Whew, okay. I'm live. That took a while. It took I upgraded my Mac OS to Sequoia. Se- Why can't I say the word? Let me pull it up. Sequoia. There you go. I upgraded to Mac OS Sequoia and it broke some of my settings. Forgot when you're streaming, you have to show up early to fix some of those things, right? All right. So if you're in chat, say hi. All right. Well, here I go. Learning Framer, seeing what else is out there in the world. Today I'm going to be focusing on the effects, the animations, interactions. Webflow has their Webflow IX2, which honestly is 7 years old. And I'm working on a video to talk about the good, the bad, and what can be improved upon. But while I'm doing that, I'm also recording a video. I recorded a video about doing a talk. I submitted a talk to WebflowConf, and it got rejected. So I was like, you know what? Instead of doing a talk in front of, say, 20 or 30 people, which I really wanted to do because it would be my first time on stage doing a talk and not doing like a tutorial or workshop or a game show. I'm more nervous to do a talk than a game show, you know? And I guess it's because I have other people on stage with me when it comes to a game show. Anyways, yeah, so I recorded those two videos and yeah, so expect them real soon. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. But yeah, here I go. Let me see here. Is the stream live on all my socials? Just want to double check if Restream is doing its thing. Let's see, connected. Check my dashboard on Restream real quick. Streaming. Okay. All right. All right, cool. We are good. Hello, people in LinkedIn, Twitter, and the YouTubes. Okay, so today I'm going to focus on Framer interactions and effects. I've been learning a little bit when it comes to like the most basic thing, which is making a sticky section. And I made that video about like how using position sticky and adding a scrolling effect, how that differs between Webflow Framer and Wix Studio. So now I'm just gonna go into Framer and see what life is like when you want to do like some sort of like simple interactions, like some sort of hover, some sort of button press. What can you do with it? How do you do it? What life is like inside of Framer, right? So I'm gonna get right into it. Let's do this. So we're in my Framer project, and I just started adding a bunch of effects, and let's check this out. Look what it does right now. Whee! What happens when you just add every effect you can using Framer? So effects are right here. So I'm gonna delete them all. And let's just walk through each one and see what life is like. And if you're not the type of person that likes to stay for live streams, I will be making my impressions video after this. So very more short form. So kind of like what I did with Framer CMS, learning that world in a live stream and then cutting it up and making a smaller version, highlights version in my YouTube channel. So go ahead and get subscribed if you're not already. And again, if you're in chat, say hi. I like hanging out with you all, but here we go. All right, so what have I learned? I removed all that. I still have sticky position here. So let's go through each of these. So effects right here is their version of interactions. So appear, I'm guessing it's, right here, appear. I'm guessing it's just like fade ins and whatnot. And if I click on it, yep. So trigger on appear, on scroll, layer view, section view. Okay, so when this element appears, do something. We have presets here, scale. Okay, yeah, very basic stuff. And it's a lot of stuff that you would see on a bunch of marketing sites anyways, right? And then what is this effect? Okay, so you can make a custom one, and these are all CSS transforms, except for opacity. Obviously, that's opacity. But scale, rotate, skew, offset, these are CSS transforms. And I'm guessing right here, yeah, you can play around with the ease. Base it on physics? Okay, that's new to me. Cool. Let me see if I preview. Stiffness. What does stiffness do? Oh my. Okay. Okay. Pretty cool. I like how you have a preview. I like how you have a preview of what it looks like. Or, well, kind of what it feels like when you're playing with these easings. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I really like this. All right, let me zoom out here. All right, let's use just a basic ease in. Let's just do ease in. Play with the timing. Yeah. Or ease out better. All right, what is this song? I want more like this. Go back to this. All right. Austin, well, you're on not you. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm doing restream across my 3 channels. Austin. Yeah, the preview's super nice. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. So if I click out, I still have the effects. If I press play, yeah, it fades in. Nice. All right. Okay, so the inter effect is opacity. Inter effect. Okay, I was kind of confused, but now I get it. Like, what is the beginning of the what does the element look like at the beginning? So what if I do like a scale of like 0.5? Is it gonna scale up? Yep. All right, that's actually really fast to do. But the presets I know probably do the same thing. If I do preset and scale in. But why do I have a preset but the inter? But I can play with custom right here. So why do I have a preset? I was thinking like a preset would remove this. Let's see here. If I remove this, scale in. Oh, it already does it. Okay. Okay, so if I want to do like flip vertical. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Again, with great power comes great responsibility. If y'all are adding these things like flip vertical, flip horizontal, why? Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't need to. Just use the basic stuff. Keep things clean. Interesting that I chose fade in, right? Why is it still fade in, but it feels like I'm so confused. Okay, there it goes. Never mind. Okay, so that's custom. So if I go like that, custom, nothing happens. Okay, that's what all right. So that's pretty cool. All right. So that's basic. Hover, I mean, that's basic too. Press, that's basic. Loop. What is mirror? Okay, so loop is it goes back to the beginning and loops. Okay, and mirror, I'm guessing it goes forward and then it does the reverse of the animation. Yeah, so let's see here. Let me do this. The loop effect will be, the opacity will be 0, and it'll... I don't want it to rotate. Who added rotate? I don't want that. We'll just go to 1.5. So I want it to scale and then grow and then get smaller. Let's see what happens if I do that. Yeah, okay. And now if I do mirror, I'm guessing it's gonna... I like mirror. I like mirror because in Webflow interactions, what I have to do mirror is I have to do my own reversal of this. I have to do my own reversal of an interaction. That makes sense right there. Okay, I'm a fan of mirror. I'm a fan of mirror. Okay, let's remove that. So now we know how to loop. This one, dragging. That's cool. Hi, Steven. Thanks for being here. All right, dragging. That's an interesting one. So, freeform and snapback. So if I press play, that's cool. And then it snaps back. Okay. That's cool. If I do freeform, no. Photo sticky. If I press play. Interesting. It goes back to it. Oh. It stays within... Oh, wait, it does... It's... I guess it stays within the target section. Interesting. Here, let me take off the sticky on this because it's confusing me. Which one's sticky? Relative type. Relative. Okay, cool. So if I press preview, it's not sticky. All right, there we go. So if I drag this, it stays in there. Stays in there. If I go beyond the container, it goes back to it. Nice. I like drag. I don't know when I need to use drag, but I like drag. Momentum. What is momentum? I'm guessing it's some sort of... Okay. That's interesting. And then you can play with the easing and whatnot. So what is this based off of? Is this GSAP? Like, I don't know the custom coding when it comes to animations and stuff like this. I just know back in the day of jQuery, you have to add .drag or something, but you have to pull in jQuery UI library into your code. So, yeah, what is this built with? Someone tell me in chat. All right, so we have drag, freeform, snapback. Oh, that makes sense. Snapback. So if I do like this, oh, look at that. Oh, I'm gone. Come back. So that was snapback does. Look at, whoo, gone. So you can click and drag it out of the, but it won't come back. So I want it to snap back, and I want it to... That's dampening. Okay. That's cool. So I can see a lot of creative things happening with this, but I need to understand... I need a use case for it. A lot of stuff is fun to play with, but what's the use case? Because I doubt most marketing sites would need something that does this. But it's nice to have. All right, next we have drag. All right, so scroll animation, scroll transform. So I played with scroll transform in my previous video. Makes sense. It's the way to make things happen. Let's do one thing. Shoot. Yeah, let's just play with scroll animation. So when this layer is in view, or I can pin it to a certain section, what is going to happen? So we're going to have a fade in. Okay, that makes sense. Fade in, and then you can make a custom effect. And so here's the thing. These are all just CSS transforms and opacity. But what about other things like filters? So you can do blur effect. What about background colors and whatnot? Actually, let me try background color. Is there a background color? So I'm going to take this. I'm going to add an effect. Scroll animation. Effect. Yeah, you cannot change color with this. Unless I'm missing something here. You cannot change color. Like a background color, type color. If someone in chat can tell me if I'm missing something here, like where is colors? What if I want to play with colors? Because there's a bunch of websites that plays with colors. Like for example, I always go back to this one. This is a great right here. Like I always go, this is an old site, but man, this changed my mind a while back when I was like, oh, you can like these are sections in a website, but you don't really see the section. They don't have lines for each section. It's just it's a crossfade, and it's beautifully done. You know, this is an old site, but it still holds up. Like right there, see? How do I change a background color of a section from here and then here? And then, yeah, so white to red to black. All right. Let me try it. Yeah. I'm going to delete this and just say this one will be 300 VH. Oh, not 300. Viewport 300 VH. Right? Hello, Alex. You need to make a section red. So am I just transitioning? You need to make a section red. Okay, let's do this. 100 VH, right? For this first section right here. And this one will keep it white. Okay, so let me name it white section. Let me remove the scroll section. Duplicate, and I'm going to call this red section. I'm going to fill this. Fill. There we go. I'm going to fill it with not too crazy of a red to blind everyone's eyes. And then I'm going to fill this one with black section. All right, so this one right here. I like how this didn't close. So if I... okay, cool. I like how this panel didn't close when I duplicated. That's cool. All right, so I have all these. Okay. So there's a scroll animation that happens. Layer in view. I'm guessing it has to fade in, but here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. It's going to fade in, but like you're going to see the line. Yeah, see? You still see the line. Ooh, interesting. I think I'm wondering if they have to stack on top of each other to have a crossfade. And then I have to do position sticky. Let me try that. All right. So each of these are 100, and I'm going to make them all sticky. So what I've learned about sticky is I have to... Yep, Alex, there you go. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, there you go. So let's go ahead and gonna wrap this with a stack. put these in the stack. There we go. I wish in Webflow you can make a child by moving something to the right, or make it a parent by moving something to the left, but I can't. So I have to kind of go up right here. So up to the right, and there we go, it's a child. All right, so this stack is like that. This stack height is going to be 300. Oh, I can't type VH here. Oh, I can. I just did. 300 VH. Sweet. Relative, and all of these, multi-select. So good. Sticky. They have to be at the top. That one. What is that? Oh, okay. Let's change this to green, so I can see what I'm doing. Green. There we go. All right, cool. So each of these, so good. 100 VH, so good. All right. Each of these, 100 VH. Why is there a gap? Oh, there you are, right here. 0. Okay, feeling good. So all of these are sticky to the top. So if I press play, I should have. Okay, they're not sticking. I'm probably doing something wrong. Let's see here. I have the stack. Oh, distribute start. So you see how you have up and down, and then you have the line with these icons? This, especially for graphic designers, they wouldn't know what these things mean unless they looked at it, like looked it up. So Framer team, if you're watching, make icons. Like, you already have icons for these. Why don't you make icons for these? Make more sense. The only reason why I know start is because I've seen the Flexbox and CSS grid code when it comes to layout stuff. So it already makes sense to me, but I don't think graphic designers understand this. Okay, so let me remove the effects from all of these. Okay. Is it really sticking? Yeah, okay, I believe it's sticking. But so that's relative. And let's just make sure that visible. Oh, it's not working actually, because overflow is still hidden on the parent. We need to make sure that it's visible. Okay. And also, Framer team, you need to add overflow clip, which is much more better. It's the new hotness. Austin, does stack equal flex? Yes. So Wix Studio calls it a stack, I think. Framer calls it a stack. Webflow calls it Flexbox. The real CSS code is called Flex. But in Webflow, they do have something called Quick Stack, which I think is the same thing as Framer calling it a stack. So, yeah. So we have visible. Let's just double check. I feel like it's working. Let's go ahead and add the animation. So these two are going. Just these two are going to have the effect. We're going to have it appear, fade in, and let's hope. So that's sticking. No. Is there any other parent that's... No. Overflow visible. Overflow visible. Yeah. Apply the effect to the layer. Appear effect. Oh, wait. I don't think it's appear effect. It's scroll animation when layer is in view. I can't tell if this is working, so I need to put text inside. So hold on, let me put text. Green section. Let's make sure that it's fit. Let's go ahead and make this type big. And then the color white. Hello, make it white. There we go. I'm gonna copy this, paste it here, paste it here. Oh, shoot. I resized my screen. There we go. Red, black. So is it sticking? Okay, it's sticking. Oh. We're close. All right, so it is possible. It's just... So, in my opinion, this is a very roundabout way to do that Hello Hiko type of thing. Because in Webflow Interactions, you can change background colors on scroll. Or this one, you have to have different sections. I feel like I feel like green section has to be like 300 or something. I want to get rid of seeing the lines. I want to clean. Shoot, what am I trying to say? Yeah, I want a clean transition. And I'm wondering, does the effect have to be slower, or do I have to make the height of the other sections taller? Yeah. But I feel like it is possible. But man, if Framer just had some sort of background color change, there you go. And text color change. What is this song? No, thank you. There we go. So, all right. You can add an effect until it's fully in view. All right, all right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's go back to effects. And I'm guessing it's right here when the layer is in view, but it's right here when it gets here. So let's see here. Okay. Wait, it's gone. Oh. Try again. Okay, so on first scroll, stick, and it's gone. All right. Let's hide this. Hide this for now. Let's just work on section 1 and 2. So like that. Where's red? Yeah. And then go 0 opacity to full. All right. All right. All right. So it's the fade in. The effect is 0 opacity to full. Okay. Why is it locked? What does the locking mean? Opacity 0. And then on... Oh, when I I'm confused. Okay, I just want to fade in. And so what fade in means is that when I enter, we start from 0, but the exit's confusing me because it's also 0. But it happens when the full layer is in view. Yeah. So if you're just joining, I'm trying to change the background color of a section. Yeah. Why did it... Oh, well, this is the learning process. When you look and feel like an idiot, you're in the right room. All right. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this animation on up here. Fade in. This just enter effect. No, when the layer is in view, that makes more sense. Huh. On scroll. Nope, it's not on scroll because it's like this is if I scroll up and down. That makes more sense for like a nav bar that's pinned to the top, and like when you scroll down, you want the nav bar to go away, and then when you scroll back up, the nav bar slides back down, but it's still pinned to the top. That's what on scroll means to me. Layer in view is the one I want because section in view, that just feels like you're talking about the whole parent section, right? So this has to be layer in view, and let's try start and then the fade in. So I'm gonna try that. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have that. No. I want you to fade out, sir. Yeah. Yeah, I've tried. Yeah, I feel like it's too complicated for a background color change in Framer. And like this is one of my favorite interactions because again, going back to the old site and it's still chef's kiss. I mean, it's so clean and it's so good. It's one of these websites that makes me want to flip my table because it's so clean. And it's not one of those like award sites where things are like 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 so much animations that are thrown into your face and it's like, oh my god, this is more of an art piece than an actual user experience for marketing, you know. But again, it depends on the brand and the demographic that you're targeting. Oh, yeah, I get it. But this one, I'm like, oh, like how do you do this? Just that. Just that from hero to second section in Framer. Like there has to be some sort of fade or something like that. And it's so clean. Yeah, let me put it in chat. This website. It's hellohecko.com. I bet you they're gonna get hits and stuff. They're gonna see their analytics and be like, "What the heck's going on?" Yeah, so close, so close. Yeah, there has to be a way. Like, does this have to be like more? Does this have to be like 200 VH? Wait, no. What am I missing? Y'all, what am I missing? And thank you, Alex, for sticking with me and trying to figure it out together. Yeah. Like, these are the interactions that I like, the tasteful ones. What happens here? Okay, that you're just playing around with size. Okay. There has to be something here. I'm gonna go back to center and just see what life is like here. So that works. That's pretty. And it goes away. Because it's looking for the black section. But I don't want to see this line. Yeah. I'm gonna go on Framer and look right now. All right. Yeah. I mean, I've seen some fancy stuff from like Framer community community experts, like Framer.university. Like that's cool. You can do position sticky, and you can make things flip and everything. That's CSS transform. Um, you can. What's one of those things like? Can you do like letter by letter type of effects? Yeah, text right here. So this kind of stuff, that's really cool that that's embedded, because you definitely can't do that on Webflow without using GFlu, it, GFluo or whatever, the Webflow app, because that app adds the GSAP library into your Webflow site, and then you can apply custom attributes to do something like this. Yeah, so this is definitely GSAP, where you can take every letter or every line, every element. Yeah, yeah. So staggered effects is not a thing you can do quickly in Webflow, but especially with text. Yeah, like that. That's cool. So layer in view. Now if I go like this and preview. Oh, it did it, but it did it too fast. Okay, because I want to do it here in this. I want to start the animation midway through. So if we go like this, just see, doing stuff like that, like you start to get into Joseph Barry's world, like Flow Party stuff. Go to Flow Party. Is it joinflowparty.com? Join Flow Party. Yeah, like this kind of stuff. Like, see how each letter comes in? That's definitely GSAP. Okay, let's play around while Alex is researching. Thank you, Alex. Can you make something follow you? Effects. Hover. Can I make something follow? So what I mean by follow is, look at this right here. Can I make a ball go... Can I do something where it follows my mouse cursor? Framer mouse cursor follow. Follow cursor. A section that make it... Is it custom cursors? Check my remix. Link doesn't work. Right here. Nope, post has been removed. Yeah, so as I'm experiencing this, it feels limited. It feels limited on some parts, and it feels so much faster in other parts when it comes to interactions. Yeah. Let's see here. Does this link work? Follow cursor component. Ooh. Okay. So this graphic is making me think, yeah, you can't. Oh, follow cursor, but it's going to go exactly to where my cursor is. So in Webflow interactions, you can find the mouse X and Y position. You can find the exact position of the mouse and base an animation or interaction on it, just like Flow Party's hero row. So as you can see here, you have the ball changing colors based on where I'm at, and it's a gradual color change. And maybe I haven't dove deep enough, but that doesn't seem like it's possible in Framer, because the resource that I saw It just seems like it's following your mouse. Yeah, like that blue dot, cool and all, but interactions, hover me, that's cool. Tooltips, cool. Scroll, infinite scroll, draggable. Yeah. I mean, that's cool and all, but like how many people do that? This custom cursor or follower is giving me like MySpace GeoCities vibes, you know? Like if you're still doing that, like it's cool and all, but I don't think the market wants that kind of stuff. Not anymore. I mean, but if it was the 90s, heck yeah. All right. All right, so we've learned a lot so far. There's a lot of stuff you can do really quickly, a lot of the basics with framer interactions. You can do drags. You can you can do all this. Now, let's do something more simple. Let's do a button. All right? What does the world of a button look like inside of Framer? So, let me go here. Hello world. Let's add a button. Do you have just a button? Just a download button. I just want a basic button. All right, I have to make one. That's cool. I think you're supposed to do rows. So row, just drag that in there. Okay, it's a stack. And they give you 2 frames. I just need 1. Put hello world on top. There we go. And let's go ahead and make this happen. So I want this to be center. Okay, everything's already centered. So this right here, let's put in the text inside. And this one, we're going to say button. There we go. So we have a button, and let's just make this look more like a button. There you go. Can't see it, but it's okay. Just gotta change the color. Actually, we'll keep it white, but this right here, we're gonna fill it with a color. Like that. Let's round the borders. 10. Yeah. 7. Fine. 8. No. Even numbers, right? All right, let's make it 18, and it's in the center. Button. All right, cool. So what is life like here? So before the stream, I learned that you have to create a component. So we're gonna call that button, and then you go into this world where you're not on the page, you're just on the button, you're just in the component. So that makes sense. And now, if I press plus, I have a second variant, and this is how I change background colors, right? So I go like this, and maybe this is what you do with the scroll. We'll see. All right, so the background color, we're gonna make it lighter because you're hovering over it, or darker. Yeah, let me make it darker right here. Okay. And so what you do is you go, let me zoom in here. So for hover effects, you don't go in the styles panel like in Webflow. You click on the primary and you use this lightning bolt and point it to here. And you say, oh, on mouse enter, you go here. And then you have these right here. What's the transition? And I want to make that ease. Let's say ease out. Right? And so if I preview, there we go. And so now, what if I want this button to go back to this color when I'm out? All I have to do is just drag this arrow back to here and say, When the mouse leaves, that's it. So if I press preview, there you go. How come I can't zoom in? So when I see that, it totally makes sense. It totally makes sense why graphic designers like this workflow. Totally makes sense. Because it's so visual. You see variant 1 and variant 2, and you're not playing with classes. I have not done classes at all. And I'm like, it makes sense. But then it gets into the argument of, without classes, how scalable are sites on Framer versus Webflow? Like, how clean is the code? Does code even matter? Like, I was talking to Josh about this, and like we're having a debate about like scalability. You know, if anyone's using Framer for Enterprise, I would love to hear what's going on in that world. You know, hey Josh from the Framer forums, Steven's saying from the Framer forums, looks like that's what you have to do for the scroll. Then you have to use scroll variant feature, but I have no idea. We haven't played with scroll variant. Maybe that's the way to do the Hello Hecko type of interaction. All right, so we have that, and then it's like, what if you want a third variant? Oh wait, I didn't see this. Hover pressed. So let me delete this variant. Go back to variant 1. I didn't, okay. Oh, it's right there. Okay, that would, oh, and it says it right here. So I didn't even have to do the whole connecting the arrows. I just go like this, change the color, and then that's even faster. And then even on press, right? If I click on this, where's the press? There we go, right here. Press. I just have to scroll down a bit on my canvas. So now I have a hover and pressed. And so if on press, we'll just make it like this for some reason. Press play, hover, press. 3 states in seconds. Yeah. Yeah. See, yeah. I get it. This is what graphic designers want. This is fun to watch, just like Figma for components and variables. And yeah, most graphic designers, product designers, UI design, whatever title you want to give them, or you have, it totally makes sense because people are coming from the Figma world and then they jump into Framer and it kind of feels like that. I mean, Framer has this bottom toolbar right here, and now Figma has that too. You know? So this totally makes sense. Okay. And so if we press preview, meh. Okay. That's fast. Think we should do this. Dude, let's call up Framer and do a speed build. Let's do an arena, Josh, for Framer teams. Or Figma to Framer. Or whatever. Let's do it. Like, if you're in chat right now and you think you can build a component within 30 minutes and wow the audience for prize money, hit up Josh Lowe. Already on it. There you go. Hit up Josh Lowe. Subscribe to the Digital Third. Yeah. I want to be a co-host on that and just see what y'all in the Framer community can do with 30 minutes. Okay. We're going to go back here. So again, $100,000 prize, Josh. You crazy. You crazy, boy. If you can find that much sponsorship, My God. You know? I don't know. Who are you gonna ask for that money? Who you let me bring up Hello Hecko again so people know. Alright, so second try trying to do this. It's one section to another. I don't want to see any section lines. I don't want to see hard line breaks. I want to see a crossfade from green to red. That's all I want. How do we do this in Framer? So, okay, here we go. Looking for sponsors now. All right, so we learned we're kind of doing it wrong, but we're not using scroll variants. So, let me remove the effects. So I got an effect here. Let's delete it. Effect here. Let's delete it. Let's recap where we are. So if I scroll down, that's sticky, and then they're both gone. All right, so that's where we are. How does red fade in? How does red fade in to green? That's what we're trying to do. So, effects, scroll. Oh, we have to create a variant. Okay. Oh, okay. What if these did not have fills? Okay. Let's take out black. Okay, so what if these did not have fills? However, this is the scroll variant. This will have the scroll variant. So this starts out as white. Oh, I have to make a variant. So let's make a component. Animation section. Okay. Scroll variant. 134 people watching? What? Okay. Thank you all for watching. Why? All right, so scroll variant. So this one, it starts off as transparent, but this one will have a fill of green. Okay. And I'm guessing this one will have a fill of red. Okay. And now I'm going to go back to the page and magically we have scroll variant. It's available now. So I'm going to click on it and see what life is like. Layer in view. I guess on start from, oh, okay. We start from variant 1 to variant 2. Do I add another? Oh, I can't add another variant. I can only add one. Notice how it's gone? Well, let's just see what happens. Why not? That's how you learn, right? Okay, no. Maybe it's supposed to be in the middle? Okay, go to 2. I have 141 people watching me fail. Go to... Gonna double click this. Nope. Double clicking does not go to the component. Double clicking on the canvas goes to the component. So I want 1 to... Oh, 1 to 2 is working. Maybe... Okay, so 1 to 2 is working. If I change this and say 2 to 3... something's happening. You did white to green. It's in view already. Yeah. I feel like we're close. And maybe it's a scroll trigger. I wonder if you need to do it red. And again, this is trying to just change background colors. Is there an offset to the transition? No offset available. Unless I do section and view. Let me try this. Let's delete this. Let's not make this a detached instance. What if this section was a component? Right? And it started off like this. Started off transparent, but then it went to green. Right? So let's try that. Right? And so we take this right here and say scroll variant. Oh, I need to give this an ID. And the way to give things an ID, they don't call it IDs in Framer. They call it scroll section, which is basically an ID because you can press plus and see how it has a hash. So we're going to call this animation section, whatever. What is this offset? All right. So anyways, so green section has an effect that's a scroll variant, and it's when the section is in view. Go to variant 2. So it's going to look like a regular fade in, I'm guessing. Okay. Right? Yeah. Now this one, what if we make that a component, red section, and this one has a second variant, and this one goes to red. How does it know already? Okay. I'm like slowly clicking because in my head, I'm like, I hope it works. And I'm scared if it doesn't. I'm like, oh God, but you have to click. Okay, scroll variant, section and view. I'm guessing the middle. Animation section, variant 2. Add section? What? Oh. Oh. No, I don't want that. Okay. All right. Okay. That's beautiful. That's not beautiful. Did I not scroll variant? Oh, layer in view? From variant 1 to variant 2. And then this one, I'm going to say it's layer in view from variant 1 to variant 2. We're going to make this work, everyone. We're going to make it work. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. Close. Okay. Close, close, close. Maybe it's the bottom. Let me double check the size. It's 300. Why is it 300%? No one told you to go 300%. 300 VH. And stay there. No. Ah! Stay there. Okay. How come it... Come on, Red. I believe in you. Green is easy sauce. Red is... Red is messing with my mind right now. Yeah. It shouldn't be this hard to change background colors. It shouldn't be. I felt like the variant was the thing. I had hopes and dreams. Scroll animation, layer in view. Yeah, these are just no. This is not it. Yeah, this is not it. Yeah, this is. What's this? Yeah. If I go bottom, that's not gonna be it either. I'm so confused there. Like, it's exactly what I want, but only if it's like off screen. All right. I think I'm going to end it for now and learn offline. But I'm going to totally make a video, a highlights reel, or a recap video of what I've learned. Yeah, you can add really cool effects. The fact that you can do drag, the fact that you can make buttons really, really fast with the hover and the press state of the buttons and other types of elements. But it feels like there's a limitation when it comes to background colors, text colors on scroll. I think I need to understand and learn more about scroll variants. Either this is like a limitation of what I've learned so far, which is a lot. I haven't learned a lot. Or there's a limitation with Framer. But this is what you do when you're learning. When you're learning a new tool, learn as much as you can. Because at the end of the day, I think it was Jesse Showalter who said it best in one of our me and Josh's Flow Walkers Twitter spaces, is he's not tied to a tool. He says he's a solutions person for his client. So when they say, hey, I need this project done, he'll ask the right questions. He'll ask as many questions as possible, gather up all the data, and based on his knowledge and on what each tool does, he'll confidently say, yeah, we should go with XYZ tool because these are the limitations, these are the strengths, and you should trust me because I've done the research for you. So he's providing solutions to a problem rather than, oh, you can only do that. I'm only doing this in XYZ tool because this is the only tool I know. So it's either you use this tool or you don't, or we don't have a project together. So that's why I'm diving deep as far as I can, as fast as I can into other tools, not just Framer, but also Wix Studio, to see what life is like there and try to be that solutions person. All right. So, thank you all for joining. We're having 152 people watching. I appreciate y'all. And I thank you. My gosh, for spending time with me. Yeah, I'm going to try to do more streams. We'll see, like every Friday at 10. Sounds good. Let me know. But thank you all so much. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so far. youtube.com/pixelgeek. And for Webflow support, I've built something for the community called hiophelia.com. Check it out if you need Webflow support. Yeah, my whole goal is to create a marketplace so people can get support from vetted experts within an hour. At least the first response time is within an hour. and that's what I want to try to get to. So if you have any questions for your Webflow projects or need help with it, go there. Hiophilia.com. Thank you all so much. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. And as always, thanks for making the web beautiful together. See ya. Ooh.